what was the most challenging part of the year for you, and what am I learning through it? I think I'm just navigating a lot of change, like you say. Like, a lot of us are in transition. We are also transitioning in different areas in our life. I mean, I just pretty much went through. I think last year was like a big year. It was the biggest year.
Yeah.
I moved out of my home, like start of the year. Stayed in Teluk Blangah for a few months. That was amazing.
Freedom.
Freedom. I moved into like my coaching journey. I went through my coaching certification. I was coaching people. I was being coached. Then I went to Bali in April, and I felt like kind of calling to move there, right? And all this confirmation. I came back, told everyone for 2 months, packed up my things, made preparations, moved over mid-year, and pretty much I was there in a new country, building a life from scratch for the last 6 months. So, and I learned to ride a motorbike.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a great year.
It was a huge year. I think I should just sit on the couch right now
and just
sip my tea or coffee, catch some breath.
Will be a breeze.
Oh my gosh. Like, what did I do with my life? And obviously, like, left a whole bunch of amazing friends in Singapore, adopted and built a whole bunch of new friendships in Bali. I was in like 6 different communities in Bali because that's just what I do, right?
I think it's so brave.
Thank you.
You know, it's very brave.
Friend.
No, it's brave, and I think people now people are like romance the nomad life, and Bali tends to be that nomad destination, and it is, and it's great.
Come to Bali.
It's amazing.
Move to Bali.
No,
join me.
I enjoyed it more this last time than I ever have before. I've been to Bali like 5 times,
We
but this
tried
was the best
surfing.
one. Yeah, we tried surfing. I lasted 10 minutes.
I can.
But you lasted like 45 minutes.
But I
to
can
an hour.
say
Yeah.
that me and Brandon realized that we have no pedal power.
I have no muscle. I have not the right muscles in the right places for that.
If not for your
I was
cousin,
exhausted.
if not for your cousin helping to push us out, your brother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Pushing us out into
Shen,
the waves.
You're amazing.
Yeah, he was the real MVP.
Oh, totally MVP.
What I would say about 2022 is that I learned to be brave.
Mm-hmm.
And
You did.
I think you did too.
Yeah. Well, I think when I moved to New Zealand, that was a big step.
When was that?
2004.
Oh, wow.
And
how old were you back then? Like 30, 20
I
something?
was 28.
Oh my gosh, brother, you were a young pumpkin. That's like
I was.
it's
Yeah,
like
I was
almost 20
28.
years ago.
18. What is 23? 3? Yeah, almost. Yeah, wow. In August, it will be 19 years.
So
wow.
I'm 30, going on 37. And you're what, 46?
I'm 46, yeah.
Okay, there we go. And wait, you said about New Zealand. Like,
So, yeah, I went
what
to...
was that season like?
Yeah, so that was my first step, but it was a calling. It was like I realized, and I think people get there, where they're like, I'm just not satisfied. I want to have an adventure. For me, I was like, I need to have an adventure with God. And this was during a boom time. Like, the U.S. in 2004 was boom time, friend. Everybody's buying multiple houses, not just one house, multiple, because the economy's low interest rates lended to the disaster. But when I left, I was making great money, and I had a ministry, I had a full-time career, I had savings, I had up to buy a house, and I was just like, in my heart of hearts, I'm like, I got to get out. I got to go. Just got to go and have this adventure. And that was the first step to cross, and then to stay, and then to travel, and to move to different countries. I mean, and then when I moved back to the U.S., then to move to Singapore. You know, it's bold moves that take a while to establish. So, like, to move to Bali and expect everything to transpire automatically within a few months, not going to happen. It's going to take time to meet the right people, to have the network and have the community. And even in Singapore, I was like, luckily I came and I had some friends here, but it takes a while to get established in a new country.